Hi everyone, it's James here from the Studio Rats and TSR Jivey Talks Tech. Thanks to the team at Fluid Audio, I've been using these amazing Image 2 monitors as my main pair of stereo studio monitors for, well, what feels like an audio lifetime. But there is far more to a great set of monitors than just how they look and how they sit on your desk, stands or meter bridge. It's all about how they sound and how they function day to day. And while many active monitors subscribe to the set it and forget it approach, Image 2s can be far more than this, especially when you use them alongside the Fluid Audio DSP Configuration Tool, or DCT. The DCT is a small yet very lightweight piece of software that is available from the Fluid Audio website. Once installed, the DCT is the key to getting the very best from your compatible Fluid Audio monitors, including the Image 2s. If I launch the DCT with no speakers attached, we see an empty GUI with the 3 speaker mode buttons along the bottom. However, if we attach the Image 2s in my case to my PC or Mac via USB, we then populate the application. Each speaker is given its own function box, where we can rename the speaker to something useful, like its position in the room, left or right in my case. We can mute the speaker. This can be very handy when it comes to identifying speakers in a multi-speaker array. We can then either assign the pre-configured factory EQ setting, or we can load one of 4 empty profile slots, which can be used alongside the Sonarworks SoundID Reference software to optimize the speakers for your listening environment. If you need an overview of this process, please do check out the link down there to my review of the Image 2s from TSR Jivey Talks Tech. However, more on the upload process shortly. In the next line down, we have the link function. This allows us to group speaker functionality together. Linking 2 or more speakers means we can perform more complex functions like swapping SoundID profiles in just one move. Again, not so much of an issue when we're just running a stereo rig, but if we're running a 9.1.4 Atmos rig with 15 speakers, this becomes a very handy control feature. The next button is called Cube Mix. Cube Mix mode works on individual speakers unless link mode is engaged. And in effect, it turns the Image 2 from a 3-way full-range speaker into a 2-way speaker with a much more limited frequency range. It makes it sound like the sort of speaker you might have in your kitchen or on your phone. The name Cube Mix refers back to the single-driver mono speaker that used to be found in studios. Some still refer to these as grot boxes. Think of this as a way to check how your mix is going to translate out of the optimum listening space that is your studio. Next, we have Upload Profile, which, as the name kind of gives away, allows us to upload a SoundID reference file directly into the DSP of the speaker, meaning there is no longer a need to have the Sonarworks software running on our PC or Mac. Running the room correction directly from the DSP of the speaker has many advantages, like no latency issues, and of course, all of the input sources are room/speaker corrected, not just the output of your computer or audio interface. If we wish, we can clear all the uploaded and stored profiles, and lastly, we can upload and install the latest firmware for our Fluid Audio speakers as and when it becomes available. These functions can be done to individual speakers in your setup, or to some or all of the speakers that are in link mode. Along the bottom of the DCT, we have the Master Cube Mix control, which will set all speakers in your rig to Cube Mix mode. We have Measurement mode, which will disable any uploaded profiles or factory installed EQ ready for new measurement to be taken and then applied to the speaker. Think of Measurement mode as all equalization DSP off. Finally, we have Mute All, which does exactly what you'd expect. So I really hope this video has helped you see how very useful the Fluid Audio DSP Configuration Tool, or DCT, is, and how it's more than just part of your speaker setup and commissioning process. The DCT can be a very useful tool in your daily mix workflow. For more information on the full range of Fluid Audio speakers, audio interfaces, and other such audio goodies like the all-important DCT, please check out the Fluid Audio website at fluidaudio.com. But for now, my name's James Ivey from TSR Jivey Talks Tech, and I hope to see you again very soon.